never leave you alone. Even when I'm overseas, if I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. At their own 21-yard line. Former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the feet. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just past the marker, the ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Officer, right there. 18, watch out.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
He was brought down by Jared Burris. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 9-yard line.
Get set. Up.
One more time, it's Guerrero. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Well, sent in motion here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw complete to Scott. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Williams, he'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
60
One more time for Williams. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get set. Hop.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 25, here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. That's third down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third and short. Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
The machine. You're not catching everything. Go to Christian.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Get set. 118. Watch out. Up.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Here we go, boy. 118. Watch out.
To throw is Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That is not good. Just tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The first down, it is Williams. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get set, get set.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
On the coverage.
And 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down. Tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Nick Bosa getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. The 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. First and 10. Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he will go all the way. Ricky Pearson, touchdown San Francisco. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Top low 18. Let's go. 7, 8, 10 more. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Plus to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Rams.
First and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw yet again. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on. Set. Mikey, 18.
They'll look to throw again. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Hoodie gonna give this to Garenda.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to...
And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about first, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
On the ground, this is Williams. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
brings up third
He's
down.
usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll throw here on third. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Purdy on first down. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will score. Rick Pearson, touchdown San Francisco. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Rams 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That ball into the hands of M.E.L. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the air now on first and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, L.A. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Saul, going to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Get set, get set.
On 1st down, here's Gorenda. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Mikey Smith, there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set.
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 3. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd
down, McCaffrey loses the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
And with all the...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Second and 10.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw. Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to work this down inside the 4. The screen and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 4. Now, Purdy. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That is caught back corner of the end zone. George Hill. Touchdown. 49ers. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Yards on the play. And the Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
From the
5.
32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Here comes Garenda. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Up the middle is McCaffrey. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing them 6 points.
22.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Corum. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. A throw complete to stop. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Back to throw. Puka. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 27
Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Atwell sent in motion here. They'll look to throw again. This pass is caught by Scott. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
All right, here with McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And this is a slight improvement over the previous Well, he's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The throw here is complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
First down, Rams.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
37.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Right there. Outside. 18.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.